Now, sound was not audible. वीडियो का साउंड सुन रहा था कि नहीं सुन रहा था?
No, sir.
ओके, ओनली इमेजेस वर देयर. इमेज आ रही थी, साउंड नहीं आ रहा था. या वो भी
Yes.
instead of check why if the अगर मेरी आवाज और आपकी आवाज जा सकती है तो वीडियो की आवाज क्यों नहीं जा सकती? Anyway, now what he was saying is what I am also going to talk about. Talk about now. It's sorry. It is how to overcome fear of public speaking. Essentially, what he was telling is, मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. He was telling, number one, some people by nature can speak. Some people by nature cannot speak. It does not mean some people cannot speak. Not like that. Some people by nature, like we have introvert, extrovert kind of thing. So for some people, it is easier to speak as compared to others, but that's okay, no problem. It does not mean those who find it difficult will not be able to speak. What they have to do is what he was explaining. That is one. Second, people are uncertain about the outcome. दूसरे लोग क्या सोचेंगे? Whether I'll be able to do a good job, or people will think bad about me. They are uncertain about the outcome. Then he was, giving some techniques to overcome these uncertainties. Visualization, relaxation, eye contact, practice, etc., etc. I'm going to show you something similar in this PPT, and it is how to overcome fear of public speaking. शुरू से स्टार्ट करते हैं. चलो यहीं से प्रीवियस यूज कर देते हैं. Okay, you can see this.
Okay.
Public.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Sunday public speaking forum. We have this every Sunday. Earlier, I used to conduct, or not conduct, really host free public speaking classes in my training center in Ahmedabad. Then lockdown happened and that stopped. So I thought, why not to take this online so that we can have people from all over the country. So So for this is I think second or third session when we are holding it online, and it is not an open platform, it's a closed platform where only registered people can join. The membership is either for those who are my students or those who send in requests or by reference. सर किसी के डिस्टर्बेंस आ रही है from one place, please put your mics on mute. Mics को mute में रखिए please. So now we have every Sunday from 10 to 11:30 Sunday public speaking forum where everybody, all the members present get about 2 to 3 minutes to speak. One person gets 10 minutes to make a detailed presentation on a topic of his or her choice. And then I also try to chip in with something either on personality development or on public speaking. So today I have chosen this topic, how to overcome stage fear or stage fright. You know what is fear number one in the world? There are three fears. Fear number one. What is fear number one? Lot of surveys were done, and those surveys narrowed down fears to three. 1, 2, 3. Any idea about which is fear number one? Any
Losing
idea?
our life.
Sorry?
Losing our life.
No, that's not fear number one. Okay, let me tell you that actually is fear number three. That is fear of death. Fear number
Okay.
three. Which is fear number one? Fear number one is fear of snakes. Fear of snakes. लोग मरने से भी उतना नहीं डरते जितना सांप से डरते हैं, because death is at number 3. So first snakes, 3 death, and which is fear number 2?
Stage fear.
That's right, actually that is public speaking. Fear number 2, public speaking. And many people have this problem of stage fear. So what is stage fear? How to overcome this? This is what we are going to talk about today.
Okay.
So objective क्या है? What is stage fear? Symptoms क्या है? How can I make out that I have stage fear? Then what are the strategies? One of the strategies is what is called visualization technique. And what are the strategies I can use before the program, just before the program? What are the strategies I can use just before beginning? And if you are lucky enough to be called for interviews on TV studio, those are called what should you do on camera? And skills and attitude to conquer stage fear. Please put your microphones in mute. Okay जी, so stage fear क्या है? Stage fear or stage fright? It's same. Stage fright is a feeling of fear or nervousness some people have just when they appear in front of the audience. मतलब when somebody is asked to speak, many start feeling nervous. In fact, truth is this, Everybody feels nervous just before they are asked to speak. There's another saying which is called butterflies in my tummy. Butterflies flying in all kind of directions, which actually means when somebody is about to speak, तो उसके पेट में बहुत गड़बड़ चालू हो जाती है. That is called stage fright. So he says मेरे पेट में अभी butterflies are flying in all in like haphazard manner. The issue is very simple. How to make these butterflies fly in sequence? Anybody who says I don't have stage fright is either lying या तो वो झूठ बोल रहा है or he will do a bad job of speaking. Everybody is afraid. Everybody is tense. In fact, it is this fear or tension which actually makes you perform better. No stress means no work. So stage fright and इसके symptoms क्या हैं? What are the symptoms? Like when we have fever, the symptom is body temperature goes up. When we have cold, we have running nose. So for all kind of illnesses, there are symptoms. So what are the symptoms of stage fright? These are when you are standing on a stage and if you start having some or any of these, some, any or all of these, you have started suffering from stage fear. And what are those symptoms? Here. Your mouth becomes dry, your hands start sweating, they turn cold, they start shaking, you start feeling sick, pulse rate increases, knees start shaking, lips start trembling. Some or all of these symptoms, they are physical symptoms. When they appear in your body before you want to begin your stage, that means you have stage fright. And everybody has stage fright. Nobody can say, I don't have it, you are lying. So then what are the strategies for reducing stage fright? What strategies? Incidentally, does anyone know what is a visualization technique? What is visualization technique? We'll come to again and you want to discuss what is this visualization. ये बहुत पॉपुलर कॉन्सेप्ट है आजकल, visualization or visualize. So what is meant by visualization? So whosoever wants to respond can unmute the mic and join the conversation. You want to say something, Mr. Sajeevan? What is visualization?
Sir, hello, can I talk to you?
Sure, why not? Talk to all of us.
Visual actually, you have to be realize your power visually in your brain. If you are taking meditation, you should realize your power. Inner visual, that also visual.
Okay, fine. Yes. What about you, Mr. Sajeevan? What is visualization?
Visualization, we are the situation that occasion you can bring to our mind that just as if we are seeing a movie or like that, you just bring the mind, that situation to your mind, that actual situation, what you are talking about. You have to bring that situation in your mind. That is what I mean.
Can you be a little more specific?
Yeah, the visualization, this.
Okay, Sanji, Sudhirji, as per you, what is visualization?
Just imagine yourself that you're not there, but just you have to imagine that you are there, as well as what are your actions, as well as what you will do in that particular situation.
Okay, see, we all have some goal in mind. We all have some goal in mind which we want to achieve. Okay, visualization says don't think about what you want to achieve. Instead, think that you have already achieved it and then how you will be. There's a difference. Visualize that you have already achieved what you want to achieve, and then at that position, how you will be. I'll give you an example. There was this, like a movie, I think Dangal. It was about two girls, wrestler girls, right? Wrestler girls थी उसके अंदर ना, and one of them had, I think, won gold medal. या तो वो, I think ये Commonwealth Games थे, या Olympic or whatever. All the games have one ritual that whosoever wins gold medal in a game, they take lap of the stadium with their country's flag. That's the ritual. So when this girl won the gold medal, she took a lap in the stadium with the tricolor. बाद में उनका इंटरव्यू होता है. In fact, if you really want to, like learn what motivation is all about, listen to these performers, sports people, music people, how they have achieved whatever they have achieved. So बाद में उनका इंटरव्यू हुआ. The 100% example of visualization. She has been working on this for 13 years. 13 साल से वो मेहनत कर रही थी वो. And she said, for last 13 years, I have been imagining that one day I will win gold medal and I will go around stadium with a tricolor like this. And today it has happened. Which means what? For 13 years, she has been seeing herself in that position. That's visualization. So in terms of public speaking, when you get on the floor, like let's say stage, visualize that you will really do a good job of public speaking or presentation, and this is how you will feel after it. That's visualization. And it's a technique now which all the top performers, players, etc., are trained to practice. All these sports people now have psychologists. All the, whether it is an individual game or whether it is a team game, all of them. So visualization is imagine how you will be after you have already achieved it. Right, so that is called visualization. Strategies in advance पे आ गया, पीछे चलते हैं. So visualization, right? That's what it says. Concentrate on how good you are. Pretend you are just chatting with a group of friends. Close your eyes and imagine audience listening, laughing and applauding. Remember happy moments from your past. Think about your love and desire to help the audience. Means all positive things and all about future and past achievements. Visualization. See what happens is when you start putting positive energy in your mind, that's what you get transmitting. You all these are good positive thoughts, and that's what people start transmitting. And when people catch your positive energy, they'll give you same positive energy back. Visualization strategy. Next, advance a program. That is, this is what he is suggesting is how to prepare for it. Strategies in advance of program. Now, one thing is there. How confident I feel is directly proportional to how much praise and how much practice I've done. More practice you do, more preparation you do, more confident you will feel. It's very simple. So even if you don't like the topic, develop an interest in it. And very clear, be extremely well prepared. Well prepared. More prepared you are, more confident you will become. Not only prepare, you also have to anticipate what questions people can ask and what is your answer to those questions. Extremely well prepared, anticipate, organize. Organize means there's a sequence. What should come first? What should come next? What should come next? People take papers. No harm there. But those papers are all jumbled up. They finish one and then they start searching for, oh, where is the next paper? Don't do that. Organize your papers, presentations, etc., properly. And most important, you know, in any whether it is paragraph or speech or whatever, we have three components. First component is called opening, then we have body, and then we have closing. Opening, body, closing. Out of these three components, your first and last component should be most interesting. So make your opening statement number one as interesting as possible and practice it again and again. ये जो stage fear है, it lasts only for initial couple of minutes. Once you get into the groove, ये अपने आप ही गायब हो जाएगा. So memorize your opening statement and then actually it is not practice. It should be practice, practice, practice and practice some more. ये जितने भी बड़े बड़े नेता आपको स्पीच देते सुनते हैं, now don't think that they are born speakers. It's a direct result of how much practice they have done. Practice, practice, practice. This is before just before the presentation. You have to do that before the presentation. That's how you prepare. Now it's your presentation day. Normally we make use of IT, audio video techniques, speakers, PPTs, etc., etc., etc. What it says, try to get into the room much earlier, about an hour earlier, and triple check. Check on what? Where are the switches? Where is the projector? Where will you keep your laptop you're carrying? Otherwise, where is their PC on which you will be using? Where is the mouse and keyboard? The more information you have about the place, more confident you will feel. Many speakers, they keep themselves away from the audience. Don't do that. Speak to some people, even if it is a presentation in your own company. Keep yourself busy till just before the presentation. Otherwise, your mind will be always on the presentation and that will make you nervous. So get into conversation with people near you. Look at your notes, organize, take a quick walk, energy. Now concentrate on ideas. If you want to make an extempore speech, there is nothing like extempore speech. What people do is they take a postcard size paper, thick paper, and write points on that paper, and they carry this paper. This is called actually cue card. It's got technical name है cue card. They carry this cue card with them, and it is perfectly okay to refer to your cue card to find out which is your next point. And once you are through with one point, then which is the next point. So you can make use of cue card. In any meeting also, we always know the agenda. I have to go. In fact, I must go prepared in my meetings with what is my contributions, what questions can be asked, etc. Concentrate on your audience. Don't avoid. Some people don't even look at the audience. They are looking at roof. They are looking sideways. If you're not looking at them, how will you kind of develop rapport with them? Okay. Shake hands and smile with attendees before the program. This will drive away your nervousness, and you will have some contact, some association, some rapport with people. This I've already told. When you enter the room, enter much before your speech has to start, and check on all these devices. Where are they? Are they working? It happens. It has happened with me also many times. When people say, "No, no, sir, route nahi hai. Everything is okay." In big companies, and when you actually go, it takes half an hour to simply get the projector running. So that in that session, you have totally lost your audience. There is another technique. Now, that technique is a body language. Okay. Now we just about a minute and a half left. So what I'll do is we'll carry on with this next week also. But I'll give you one very useful tip on developing this self-confidence. You know, this body language. Body language. What actually is body language? Body language is how we feel inside is reflected outside. If I'm sad inside, my external body takes that position. Shoulders will be drooping, head will be down. Body language says how you are feeling inside is reflected outside, and reverse is also true. Which means if you want to feel confident and you are not feeling confident, deliberately maintain posture of a confident person. You will start feeling confident after some time on your own. This is the beauty of body language. That's what it says. Go somewhere private, warm up your voice, muscles, etc. For some time, keep yourself deliberately in posture of a confident person, and you will automatically start feeling confident. We have just about less than a minute left, so there is no